Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Webimo and I'm also known as That Mama 5. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. So I think I've lost my voice. I don't know if you guys noticed the post on my community. I was trying to choose an outfit for the Kizz Daniel concert in Glasgow, and you guys suggested I picked this outfit I'm wearing. I'm going to pop the full length of the picture here, or you can check the picture of my community page where I dropped a picture of the outfit in full, exactly what I'm wearing. So I got home about 5 minutes ago from the concert, and I just thought I'll come here and do a quick review of the concert from the beginning till the end, because I don't want this beautiful face, to go to waste. This makeup, this hair, I don't want it to go to waste without reviewing this concert. So the concert was advertised in Glasgow by a media personnel called Legal Entertainment. I'm going to leave their handle here on Instagram and also on Facebook. You can follow them so you can keep abreast of any musical or artists coming to Glasgow or Scotland. They tend to bring even comedians, they bring them to Scotland as well. So this is my first ever concert in Glasgow. There have been comedians who have come several times, but I've just not shown interest in attending any of them. But because it was Kizz Daniel, I was like, oh, why not? I love Kizz Daniel's songs, so I'm just gonna go for it. So I bought my ticket, and this concert was organized by Legal Entertainment, and I bought my my ticket from Legal Entertainment, and the cost of the ticket was £25. So I think I bought a ticket immediately I saw the advert for the Kizz Daniel concert. So the ticket was £25, so I paid for that and it was posted out to me. So I would say kudos to Lega for bringing Kizz Daniel to Scotland, to Glasgow. It was a good thing, because I don't think the likes of Wizkid or Davido, I don't think they will come to Glasgow at any time. So yeah, that's the Kizz Daniel was brought to Glasgow. So upon arriving at the venue, I already knew the venue, but I've never been inside of the venue before. It was at the Classic Grand on Jamaica Street in Glasgow. It's just beside the McDonald's on Jamaica Street and opposite the Lidl and Matalan on Jamaica Street. So I've always passed there, but I've never been within that hall before. So I left home around 6:15, took a Uber because it was starting to rain, so I thought it was best I take an Uber. So an Uber cost me about £13.50 to get there. So I got there around 6:25, and there was already a queue in front of me. There were about 50 people standing in front of me. So we waited in the queue, and before I knew it, the queue has already rounded to the corner. So exactly 7 o'clock, 7:05, we started being ushered into the hall. So they check, once you get to the security asks you to open your bag and see what was in your bag. And prior to me, before it was my turn to be checked by the security, I noticed that the security were taking water, juice, drinks. They were taking it off people, and I was wondering, what if they got thirsty? What do you expect them to drink? So at that, just kind of like, I got curious, like, why would you take their juice, their drinks, their malt? Why would you take it off them? So when it got to my turn, the security guy asked to check what was in my bag, and before then I noticed that he asked the girl in front of me an ID, a proof of ID. So I already had my driver's license in case he doubted my age. So when I got to him, he did not ask me for my age. All he wanted to see was what was in my bag, and then he directed me to the next person in the or who was checking people who were coming in. So when I got to the second person, I handed my ticket over to this guy, and he tore the strip part of it. He kept the little rectangular bit of it. He kept that one, and he gave me the remaining part of the ticket. And I was given a hand wristband to wear. I've just chalked that off. It was like a paper wristband. He gave me that, and then I went upstairs. So while I was taking up the stairs, there was an area where they called the cloak room, where you can drop your jacket and stuff like that. But I had like a jumper, like a flannel, so it was not really a jacket, so I decided to take it with me. So upon getting in there, I noticed that there was a bar. So obviously, for the fact that they were taking juice, water and stuff off people, they don't want us to go in with our drinks, with our juice, but they want us to buy in the hall, which I felt was because I didn't expect that there was going to be a bar in there anyway, which was a mistake I made. By the time I got in, I should have gone to the bar and got my drink, because I did not had anything to drink since I've been in that hall. I think I got into the hall around 7:20, and all throughout I did not get anything to drink, and you can see I think I already lost my voice. So we were in there, and 8 o'clock the crowd started to fall in, and then people like all other local artists in Scotland, in Aberdeen, in from Manchester, they all kind of like opened the show. I'm gonna try and upload some of the clips that I took there. Hopefully, if YouTube does not copyright them, you will see them, but if they get copyrighted, you might not see them, but I'll try and upload them, so keep an eye out for that. So all of these local and small artists were the ones who started the show. So there was one called Advantage, and it was the only one I remember whose name I remembered. And why I remember this name was there was one called Miss William as well, a very beautiful plus size lady, absolutely beautiful. She could dance. And why I remember the other guy called The Advantage was because this guy was shaking bum bum, like shaking bum bum more than the girls that were in there. He could dance, and I just love his vibe. So it was one who entertained us, and there was another one who entertained us as well. And there was this popular Glasgow DJ whom like most mothers in Glasgow who have hosted the birthday party for their kids have always invited this DJ, so he was there as well. So the concert, we were all being entertained by all these local artists and stuff, and then we had a live singer who sang as well. And then I think Kizz Daniel did not come onto the stage until around 10:15 or 10:30. I think about 10:15, that was when he came on live. So he started, and there was lots of ooh, we're all cheering for him to come out, because from 7:30, and then that like 3 hours into the show, that was when he showed up. So he showed up. We were so happy to see him. I was a bit far from the stage. I think I was like maybe like a feet or 2 feet away. I was about 3 feet away from him. So there were lots of people in front of me. I was standing by the side on the like a decked area. So that was where I was standing. So I was still seeing him, but I was not actually seeing him direct like that. I was kind of like away from him like that. So yeah, so he sang all of it. So he started with his oldies for the first 5 minutes, and at some point it was like, he was told that we've been waiting since 6 o'clock. So he apologized. He went on his knees, and people were like, so he apologized for arriving late, and he sang a few of his oldies, some of his latest ones, and then he sang Buga. He sang Buga as well. So he only sang Buga for like most of those songs he sang. I think he only sang the first part of it, and then that was it. So I would say in total the appearance of Kizz Daniel on stage was no longer than 40 minutes, which I felt don't let me conclude yet. So 40 minutes, and then he left the stage. There was a lot of energy, so he left the stage around 11:10. So, and then you left, and then they were like there's after party and stuff like that. So before Kizz Daniel came on show, they brought a couple of girls on from the crowd to the stage to come and dance. I think one of the girls won a ticket to the after party and stuff like that. So that was that. So my review on how it went, and tips on how you can survive a concert when you attend. Number one, don't wear the kind of outfit that I wore, because in there it was roasting. I was sweating. See how my makeup was still intact till now. I can't tell you why, because I was like, sweat was literally pouring out of my body, and my face my face is still intact even with all of those heat. So don't wear anything like a long sleeve or a trouser. Don't. Best thing is maybe wear like a jeans, maybe a denim short or a linen short or a skirt. That, and maybe a t-shirt. That is the best outfit for you to wear to any concert that you are going to. Secondly, don't make the mistake I made. This is the shoe I wore. An absolute mistake. If you are planning to go on a concert, please don't go in a shoe like this. Either you wear a trainers or a Converse or a slipper sandal. That is the best kind of footwear you can wear to such concerts. Another mistake I made don't make it. I went with this handbag, like an handbag. Best tip for you, go with across the shoulder bag, so that way you won't keep doing this, trying to hold your handbag in place. So that's the 3 tips I have for you. So in all, I would say they could do better. If I should rate the venue and every setup, I will rate it 5/10. Reason was that, one, the venue was too small. It was too small, like people were like sardine. I think if Kizz Daniel is going to come to Glasgow next year, I will suggest or recommend they either use one of the halls in an hotel, or they use the Glasgow Royal Concert Hall. That hall, there are places you can still be used as a form of concert where people can still dance and stuff like that, because it's massive. There's like air can come in. But this particular place that they used, it was too hot. We were all packed in. At some point, I was actually thinking of leaving, because I was like, lockdown. We were just, recently told that there's no more social distancing. Now that all of us are now packed in here, will there not be another spread of COVID? That was another thought in my head. So the hall that they used was too small, and there was no ventilation in there. It was too hot, like absolutely, it was too hot in there. Coming out was disaster. Like at some point, I was waiting that at least if the people at the front of me move, I will move. At some point, this girl, she had her hand on my back, like trying to, and I'm like, please don't push me. Like if the people in front of me are not moving, there's no way I will move. So don't push me. And she started raising her voice. I'm like, please don't raise your voice at me. Don't push me, because I don't want to fall. And I did not touch. I'm like, well, if you did not touch me, I will not tell you not to push me. So don't raise your voice at me. So eventually, I was able to get out of there. And what else again? And then again, Kizz Daniel was only on stage for like 30-35 minutes. I felt that was not enough. Why say the show is going to start at 7 o'clock, 8, 9, 10, like other local and small DJs were hosting us for a good 3 hours, and you only came on for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I felt that stage time was too small. Kizz Daniel, if at all you came across this video, please, even if you give us a maximum of 45 minutes, it will be better. I mean, I've seen concerts from Phil Collins and all these American singers. They like their concert, they are on stage for a long time. Maybe because we pay 25, but £25, if you convert £25 to naira, that's a lot of money. You know, that's a lot of money. So I felt his stage time was just too small, was not enough. At some point, he kept checking on his guys at the back to see if he's got enough time. So it was when he told that he's got enough time that he now sang the Buga song for us. And the Buga song, I think he only sang for like a minute, and then that was him off the stage. So like I said, I'll only rate it 5/10, mainly because of the venue and because of his stage time. So that was the only thing I would say did not really do it well for me. So I'm glad. I mean, this is my first ever concert since I've been in Glasgow for the past 15 years. I've never been to any concert, but with this one, hopefully I'll get my mind opened to attending other concerts. And like I said, I went to this concert as a birthday treat for myself. So because I'm going to be working all through, I decided to just give myself a treat this weekend, and hopefully take the kids out over the weekend as well. So that's my 30-something birthday done. And if you've not watched my previous video, there's a giveaway there. If you guess my age right, I will choose a winner by next Tuesday, and I will let the winner know. So far I've been seeing comment, but I'm going to zip my mouth, so I'll wait till Tuesday when I'm going to choose a winner. So that is my review of the Kizz Daniel concert that was held in the Classic Grand in Glasgow. So thank you so much. If you have enjoyed this review, don't forget to like this video. Drop a comment in the comment section if you have ever attended any concerts or comedians visiting Glasgow. If you have ever attended any of them, drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know, well, did I expected too much of this concert? Obviously it was my first one. Do let me know if maybe that was how it was in Manchester and every other places that Kizz Daniel went this year. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and there's a bell beside the subscribe button. Click on that so you don't miss any other videos from me. And this is the end of my video, and I hope to catch up with you in my next one, and have a awesome weekend wherever you are. Bye.